Hello and welcome. Today we are back to our 4runner series. So as you can see, I have my OEM Toyota coolant here. And first things first, you might need this vice grip, but I don't think that is necessary. Super thin and a flat screwdriver, and this what do you call this, clip remover, but it's not necessary. You can always do this with just the flat screwdriver. You can get away with it. So by removing the clip, you simply just need to pry it out. There you go. Come on, camera, focus. Pry it out on the edge like that. You will hear a click sound. Just try to pry it out and hopefully it doesn't break. This clip have teeth in the bottom, usually break, and we'll just put them here on the side. That's a dangerous spot, but I don't have a cup, so that will do for now. So we need to remove all these clips. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's a lot of clips. So yeah, I will not bid you the whole process. It's pretty straightforward. We'll remove these all tabs and I'll show you how to remove this cover. So after removing all the clips, this cover here will just pop right out. Now you have access for your radiator. So when you're doing your radiator, when you're flushing your coolant system, you want to make sure that you have the right tools for bleeding it. I got this at my local parts store in town. It's Princess Auto stuff. If you're in Canada, you know Princess Auto. And before you bleed the whole system, I suggest that you first check if your tool will work for the bleeding system, or else you won't be able to do the job, or you will have a bad time doing it. So if this is still a little bit warm, there's a trick to it, so it will not splash out. We just need to grab the rags. So right now it's a little bit cold, and just to make sure we're grabbing your rag so it don't splash on you, and I will let my cameraman to hold this. We'll just open this very gently. There you go.
Okay.
Remove the cup. It's already cold, so it's not very alarming. Now we just have to measure the right size. Let's try this first. Hopefully this fit first. I guess that fits. Just perfectly fit. Now that I know that this guy fits,
Yep.
we are okay to go and drain our coolant system. Okay. So for draining it, you need to crawl underneath your car. You don't need a jack for this job. You just need to turn your wheels to this side. And we are on the passenger side, as you can see. And there's a little valve here in your radiator. I'll just grab a flashlight so you can better have a look on what you're looking for. So now that I have my flashlight, I'm gonna go ahead and try to crawl underneath. You see that little bulb down there? It's hard to see that little plastic there. That little plastic, the yellow piece, that one. Dad, can you hold the camera? Hold this, the light, just like that. So that piece, now hold the camera. This piece right here, this yellow piece, we have to remove that. Okay? So, kaya mo?
Sige.
Ganyan lang. Yan.
Sa mo, may mga tao na tanda.
Yan sila. You might need a bicycle for that, but I hope I can turn it with just a hand. This is pretty tight. Oh, fuck.
Tatalin, nalis mo pa yung sa bagal na hero na yan.
No, it's fine.
Isa ilalim na yan. Hindi ba sa gabal sa yan?
We'll try this.
Yan.
So, as you can see, you don't have to remove that skid plate, but you're free to do so if you want to. I forgot to mention that you have to remove this rubber grommet that I already did yesterday. These two rubber grommet, but you only need to remove one. I removed this yesterday. One on each side. You just have to put your finger down here and just pop it like that. You know what? I'll just show it to you. It's easier. So the rubber grommet is right there right now, right? So what you will do is just put your finger, pop it like that. Now we are ready to drain. Go here. Just like that. Yeah. We're ready to drain. Make sure that you wear gloves for safety. And I have my pail down there. Now we're dripping. Just like that, guys. So we'll let this drip for a bit and we'll come back for it. It's ideal if you have a hose down there, so you can just prepare a mess, but don't have time to look for the hose, so rather have my 2-bucket method. Well guys, after a few minutes of waiting, as you can see here, it's only dripping a bit, but I'll let it drip for 3 and 4 minutes, maybe 4 minutes or 3 minutes, then I'll close the bulb for you guys. All the coolant that we collect. So 4 minutes has passed. I know that doesn't look like it. We're just gonna close that valve and yeah, just hand tight them. Let's close that valve. Make sure that is hand tight only and secured. There, valve is closed. Okay, now we're ready to fill. Indeed. As I mentioned earlier, before you drain your coolant system or before you touch that radiator bulb or plug, make sure that this mechanism that you have fits very well, or else you will have a good time by having a overheating issue. So I'll let my cameraman hold this. Again, we're using the specification for the manual. You know me, I like to keep everything OEM. And let's go ahead and fill this guy up. Put this down actually. Nice and sealed from the dealership. We might just use our hand and let's fill her up. Look at how pink it is, guys. Again, we're not having any leaking issue, as you guys can tell. All side is secured and not leaking. Gonna let it bleed for a minute or so, and we're starting the car up after that. Di pala Amanda. Now that you see that we just finished the 1 gallon here, you guys can see it's empty now. It stops going down. It's almost full. When you look at your reserve, it's on the full mark as well. We just want to make sure that you tighten everything down here. It's just hand tight, guys. Now we're going ahead and fire up the car. Dad, give me the key. The key. It's in your pocket. Put it here. Put it here. Ito. Solo. Di under. I just want to show you how many clicks for a reference here. These are kilometers, guys. 290467. 2010 4runner. Now, you just let it run, let it bleed. Should be fine after that. Other ways to to tell if you're done bleeding, you will fill this radiator hose. Fill this one. If this is like hot, and then you're done bleeding the system. Right now it's still cold, so that's one way to tell if you're done bleeding the system or not. Now this is your coolant looks like, but again this is not accurate because I use this thing for oil change. Just gonna put this in the container and put it in the disposable sides. So we bleed the system. It's already 45 minutes. As you can see, it's not doing any bubbles anymore. And here is going on again. I'll let my cameraman hold it in a bit. We'll shut off the car. So we will plug this, easily put it down like that. Make sure this guy is open. Put that in the reserve.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, hold it like that. Don't forget to put this back. Make sure it's nice and tight, okay? And afterwards, wash your hands. Of course, I got a little bit of coolant on my hand, but just have to wash my hands. Just like that, you have a full coolant system and a clean one as well. Just want to make sure that this is tight as well as this. I heard it click. Now I don't want to put the cover back because I'm gonna go to the car wash and spray a little bit on this, make sure there's no contaminants remaining. And just like that, you just did your coolant flushing system. Again, if you are new to the channel, please hit like, share, and subscribe. And if you do have any more question or any requests, please leave your comment down below. See you in the next one. Peace out. When I